Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. So today's video is a little bit different. It's a journey through art, not just paintings or music, but expressions of culture, history, and identity that have shaped how I see the world. So let's dive into four powerful pieces from different corners of the globe, and I'll share how each one helped me understand the deeper value of art in life and in culture. So let's get into it. So let's start with something hauntingly beautiful: Gregorian chants. These are monophonic sacred songs sung in Latin, used in Roman Catholic liturgy, and what it is more fascinating is how they were influenced by Jewish and Greek musical traditions, forming the backbone of Western plain chants. Hi, so excuse me for this very much low quality video, but this is Jayan editing session, and let's have a quick listen to Gregorian chants because I forgot to say when I was recording that before this video. So let's have a moment to listen to Gregorian chants. So I connect with Gregorian chants because of their simplicity and spiritual depth. There's no harmony, no instruments, just pure human voices. As they say, the human voice is music itself. And it reminds me that art doesn't need complexity or any difficulties whatsoever to make it more complicated to move us. Historically, these chants were a way to elevate prayer, to create a sacred space through sound. And for me, they show how music can be a bridge between the divine and the everyday life. And I believe that singing, purely just singing without any accompaniment, is a much more authentic and honest way of delivering a prayer. So that's from me. So that was the first powerful piece of the world art that I introduced, which is the Gregorian chants. So off to the Asian art, I will be introducing, or we shall be traveling to Japan, because the Asian music that I was held captive and mesmerized is an instrument. Yes, the sound of the instrument named koto. So it is a traditional string instrument, produces music that feels like poetry in motion. I first heard it in an anime called Kono Ototomare or Koto Ototomare, which translates to Stop This Sound, if I remember correctly. And it is a story about a high school students of a club joining two competitions. So it is a music genre kind of anime. So from there, I was instantly captivated by its delicate, flowing tones and narrative. So the koto isn't just an instrument, it is a symbol of refinement and nature's rhythm in Japanese culture. It is often played during tea ceremonies or seasonal festivals. So we can hear that a lot in animes, festive animes kind of vibe. Yes, we can see that, and that sound is coming from a koto instrument. It reflects harmony and mindfulness. So listening to it taught me that art can be a form of meditation, a way to slow down and truly feel the present moment. So let's take this moment to listen to my favorite koto piece from the anime that I was held mesmerized. So here is Thank You. Hi, it's me again. So you'll probably be seeing me a lot because if not for that 7 to 10 minute limitation restriction, I would have played that 9-minute presentation of Thank You because that's how much I love that piece. So additional information is that the koto instrument has 13 strings, so imagine having to locate that amount of strings for that right note with just 5 of your fingers. And if you had seen, it has bridges between those strings, so you can adjust the note with moving that bridge. So it takes a lot of effort and memorization and confidence to play that instrument. And I really love listening to the koto, especially if it is played by a group, because there's so much more depth, dimension, and I really love that. I would have continued because I played the part where the music is on its peak, and I just want you to love it too. So yeah, bye. That was wonderful, wasn't it? So it gives off a very clear, distinct, refreshing sound, the koto music or the koto instrument. So off to the third piece or masterpiece is a Filipino art of Jose Hoya or Joya. I'm guessing it's Hoya. His abstract expressionism. He was a pioneer of abstract expressionism in the Philippines, a painter, a printmaker, and mixed media artist who broke boundaries in how we define Filipino art. So what I love about Jose Hoya's work is its energy. His paintings are bold, textured, and full of movement, and, of course, emotion. And they don't depict sceneries, of course, because it is abstract expressionism. They evoke, as I've said, emotions. His art helped me realize that Filipino identity isn't just about tradition. It's also about innovation and fearless self-expression. So, in art, I mostly connect with abstract artworks, not those ones that has subjects or that gives off a glorified image or something more. I'm more into the abstract, or how the artist conveys their emotion through just paint. It challenges viewers to understand what the artist wants to give, or to what they want to convey to the audience. So Jose Hoya's legacy reminded us that art is a mirror of our evolving culture, and that being Filipino means embracing both our roots and our imagination. Lastly is a personal connection. My personal connection, of course. It is by Antonino Benventura's Mindanao Sketches. It is a piece that's very much close to my heart. It is a orchestral composition based on two Manobo themes. It is called the theme Offering to the Gods and a Village Festival Dance. It blends native instruments like gongs and percussions with human voices and clapping. So because there are two manobo themes, during that piece or listening to that piece, you can see that clear distinction because the first half would be about offering to the gods. It goes dun, 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 it's like that. So it's very majestic kind of feel, like it's like you're standing there in a closed space. It gives off a very majestic vibe. And the second half, you would hear the festive kind of move. People would be clapping, there would be voices. So it's very beautiful, I tell you. So let's hear a clip. Maybe I could give you the end of Offering to the Gods and the start of a village festival dance. So hi, sir. If ever you are watching this video, I know I have passed the limit of 10 minutes. It was only 7 to 10 minutes, but I'm not done yet. So I hope you would forgive me for it. Anyways, that was just it. I'm just gonna continue this personal collection of mine. I know this is adding up time, but I'm not done yet. It would be a waste for my effort if I would cut this off. So thank you very So I remember hearing this piece on my 10th grade of junior high. It was during a music class where my music teacher had us listen to Mindanao sketches for a moment, and I was instantly memorized the title, memorized the artist, and until now I still keep on listening to it. So I was transported to a vibrant, majestic, glorious ancestral celebration, and it was my first real encounter with how music could tell a story, and not just to entertain, but also to preserve culture. It made me proud of our indigenous heritage, and it sparked my love once again for Filipino traditional sound. So to end this video log, I will be having a few words to share. So art isn't just decoration, it is memory, it is identity, and it is a language that speaks across time and borders. From sacred chants in Europe to the strings of a koto in Japan, and from the bold strokes of a sehoya to the tribal rhythms of Mindanao, each piece has helped me understand that art is the soul of culture and of the world. So if you've ever felt moved by a song, a painting, or a dance, that's art doing its magic, of course. So thanks for joining me on this journey. I've come to realize that I have quite a long spectrum of what kind of music or what I get into. So don't forget to like, share, and drop a comment about an artwork that changed your perspective and how you're moved by it. So until next time, keep exploring, keep feeling, and keep creating. And that's all. Bye.